Okay, we will use one more minute. I think we'll start. We'll start. People can join.
Waste malpuna barchi. Namma time exact time ge start malpuga.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Maatharegla solmelu enna pudaru Bhaskar Sherigar initha paatugu niklenu maatharanla edukonuve. Did you guys understand anything? Okay. So I told everything in Tulu. I did my introduction and I welcomed you all. My name is Bhaskar Sherigar. I welcome you all to today's class. Okay. So let me share. Okay. Let's see. Can you see my share?
No. Now, yes.
Okay. Okay. Maatharegla solmelu innita classic niklan maatharanla kudavara edukonve. Okay.
Edukonuve means welcome for all of you.
Yeah, edukonuve means welcome. Edukonu is the verb form. Edukonuve is I welcome. Okay, so let's start. So here are the general instructions, meeting information, then the day, date, time, and all those things. Undu pura naman inita paatada vivarane, details of the class, paatada vivarane. Okay. So just then, if you want to refer previous class recording, it is here. Karina sartida paatada video recording mulundu. Okay. So this is also shared in group description. Karina means last. Okay, this is our team. Again, you all know that, and we will introduce them as and when they start the class. Okay, so today is our second class, but officially, yeah, somebody is talking. Can you hear me?
Yes. We can hear you. If anyone wants to talk or if you can, please raise your hand. And if there is background noise, please mute yourself. Okay. This is a talking class, so everyone need not mute. But if anybody has a background noise or anyone talking loud at home, please mute yourself. Otherwise, it will disturb others. Okay.
Yeah, we will have some the question answer at the end. And also in between, you can raise your hand and you can ask a question. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So today the second class, Ini Radneda Pata. Today's topic is Tulu grammar. We will go over some grammar part of the Tulu. So we will see about alphabets, vowels, consonants, then sentence making, those kind of things. So this part is very important because there are two ways of learning a language. Either you listen and learn. That's how mostly we learn at home. And also that's how a language is learned at home. Like the language that parents talk, kids understand that, follow that, and they learn. And the grammar part of it, it automatically comes. But when you learn in school it as a second language, not as a native or a mother tongue, then you will always have some confusion. So for that, some basic understanding of the grammar is required. So here, if you are talking at home, if you're talking Tulu at home, then it is easy for you to follow. But for the benefit of everyone, we will just touch up on the grammar part so that everybody have a basic understanding of how it is used in Tulu. Okay, so that is today's class. Okay, so the topics for today's are, we'll review the previous class, what we did, and also small a 1 minute 1 minute like talk about know your history, just to know about our Tulu language, culture, and then we'll go to the grammar basics. In that, we'll have Tulu grammar. We'll go over the alphabets, vowels, consonants, then how to make sentences, those kind of things. Okay, so this grammar is nothing different from other languages, but other Indic languages, but it's little different from the English grammar. But still, we will follow the nomenclature that is used in English grammar. So that
can you give me my notebook?
Huh?
My writing notebook?
Yeah.
Not like the one I use for like English class, like the other one.
Okay, you can use your notebook to note down these things. Okay, but we will be sharing this all these PDFs after the class. Okay. 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 Next, let's start with the review of the previous class. Okay. Karina Patodu Kaltinavenu Vara Tudubarka. Let us see what we have learned in the last class. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about the Tulu part I talk. If you don't understand, that is fine, but I'll just repeat in English. Okay. So at least you can like correlate between the two sentences in English as well as in Tulu. Okay. Okay. So last week we did about greetings in Tulu, self and family introduction. Okay. And over the entire week, we practiced this one. And first of all, thank you very much for submitting all the assignments, homeworks. And you're so prompt, so nice, and it's very nice to hear so many ways, sounds of the greetings. Okay. Thank you very much, and thanks you and the parents for encouraging the kids. Okay. And also for today's class, and this is grammar. So generally here in the US, grammar is taught, I think in basic in second grade and third grade. And if your kids are younger than that, if they don't know, just they can just follow that. You can tell them later, but they can just listen to the conversation part. Okay. So we practiced how to introduce yourself, then your mother, your father, siblings, grandparents, and all. So you can also introduce your relatives, friends, etc. Okay. So what all we learned, some of the relatives, relationships, right? Let's see. So do you remember all these words? So these are the things we learned, some of the words, right? Okay. So enna means mine, and amma, mother, then papa or ammir, it's dad, then anna is brother, and if it's elder brother, he calls malanna, then brother is megge or megya, then akka, malakka, like that. Okay. So also you have megdi, like that. Okay. Okay. So then also we had Ajja, Ajjar, etc. Okay, this is the introduction part. Okay. So how do you introduce yourself? So you start with Enna. my, pudar, samai. Okay, so this is self-introduction. And if you're introducing others, like your relatives, like Ammeru, Amma, Papa, Anna, Migya, Megdi, Akka, Jil, all those things, then we add na, na, pudar. So this na is, we'll not go much in detail. This is basically the declensions of the noun. Like you have Anna, so it's like Annana, Annagu, Annardu, Annagu, those kind of. There are 8 forms of the declensions in Tulu, similar to all other most of the languages. So we will not go deep into that, but it is it's a noun declension parts. Okay, different the way how you address a person. Okay, personal thing. Okay, it can be different for singular, plural. It can be different for based on the gender, like masculine, neuter, then feminine, etc. Okay, so here just remember this from conversation point of view, and probably we'll be having one more class with advanced topics in that we can cover go detail in that. Okay, so in this enna, so any of these things like enna, pudar, samai, then but if you're using it's your self-introduction, but you're introducing others, so then it's any of your relatives, amme, amma, na, pudar, and put the pudar name. Okay, so basically in our English sentence, this na is corresponds to like is roughly, and name is pudar. Okay, so let's try some introduction exercise, right? Shreevalli, shall we do it now or shall we do it later?
Revision. Yeah, you continue maybe, or else you can do little now and half later.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it, because as part of the okay, let's put the speaker. As part of the class, we would like to hear your introduction. That's the first class we wanted to do, but we wanted to do it in Tulu. So that's why we, like first class, we did not do an introduction, but we just started with the class, and then we taught you how to introduce. Okay, so you can just say your name and your place. Okay, so the generic introduction is enna pudar samai. You can say your name, and yan text acid uppunu. Okay, so only those two things. So let us start with the Abhay. Yeah, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Okay. Yeah, everyone can unmute now so that you can be ready. Abhay Rao. Is that okay? Yeah, okay. Huh.
Yes, did it?
Someone else's name is Arav.
Okay, what? There are 2 Ravs. Okay, then. Okay, Abhay, can you introduce? Irena Parichaya Maltu Korle. Can you introduce yourself?
Parichaya means can you introduce?
So, what? So I just say, my name is Abhay, and
Yeah. Whatever you done in the assignment as a homework, enna pudar Abhay Rao, yan text acid uppunu.
enna pudar Abhay Rao.
Okay, where are you from? Your place?
North Carolina.
Okay, yan North Carolina uppunu.
Oh, wait, say it again.
Yan North Carolina uppunu.
Yan North Carolina uppunu.
Okay, yeah, practice. Okay, okay. Next we have Shamita?
Yenna Padar Shamita, Yan North Carolina upper.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, next we have Bhumi Narayan.
Hello. Enna pudar Bhumi, Yan London la Uppunu.
Okay, nice. Okay. Next, Anushka and Kabir.
Anapudara Anushka Yan North Carolina Upunu.
Okay. Kabir.
Texas Uppunu. Okay. You need.
Can Kabir speak? We didn't hear that.
Maybe he is young. Maybe he.
Okay. Okay. Next, Bian and Adi.
Your name.
Yenna Pudar Vian, Yenna Seattle Upanu.
Yan Seattle.
Yan Seattle
Yeah.
Upanu.
Okay. Awesome. Great. Okay. Adi.
Yenna Pudar Adi Yan Seattle Upunu.
Good. Great. Okay. Now we have a teacher on the screen, Prabhakar. But can you introduce yourself anyway? If you wanted to introduce.
Sorry. Yenna Pudara Prabhakara Bhat, Yan Boston Open.
Okay. Next, Vivan and Varenya.
Colmelo Yenna Pudar Vivan, Yan Troita, Michigan Upuno.
Awesome. Okay.
Akul nama last year students.
Michigan Upuno.
Okay, great. Thank you. Sonia Shetty.
Yenna Pudar Arab Yan Texas Upunu.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Reshma
Do
is our teacher.
Mommy.
Yenna pudar Reshma yan Canada Uppunu.
Okay, Reshma is one of the teacher. Okay, teacher panle. Okay, Reshma ಒಂದು unmute ಒಂದು video.
Yenna phone ಒಂದು ಚೂರು
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, technical glitch undu voice
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, Pooja Shetty.
Yenna pudar Pooja Shetty, Yan Chicago Uppunu.
Awesome, great, thank you. Next, Alka.
Yenna Pudar Arka, Yan Seattle Uppunu.
Okay, great. Prasanna Ullare.
Ulle Bhaskar. Solmelu Yenna Pudaru Prasanna Yanu Boston Duppunu. I'm one of the teacher.
Thank you, Prasanna. Next, Shonit and Sia.
Solmelu Yenna Pudar Shonit, Yan Georgia Ippunu.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Namaskara. Yenna Pudar Sia. Yan Georgia Upunu.
Awesome, great.
Nama last year the students.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next, Avni.
Yenna Pudar Avni, Yan New Jersey Dippunu.
Awesome, great. Thank you. Vivan and Samai. Vihan, sorry.
Yenna Pudar Vihan and Chicago Allah.
Okay, awesome. See, it's a different variation. That's nice to hear that. Okay, next.
There are students. They were last year's students.
Loudly.
Yenna Pudar Shmai. Yan Chicago Upunu.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Next, Swati Shetty.
Yeah, Solmelu Yenna Pudar Swati Shetty, Yan Raleigh, North Carolina Uppunu.
Okay, great. Thank you. Next, Satish Narayan.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Satish, Yan Vancouver, Canada.
Okay, thank you. Next we have Meghana Balal.
Yenna Pudar Meghana, Yan California de Upunu.
Thank you. Next Nirmala Kumari.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Nirmala Kumari, Yan Kerala de Upunu.
Awesome. Arigithe Ratre. Mast Ratre. Andal Vaidya. Welcome. Okay, next Arav and Arena, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Arav Shetty, Yan Wisconsin Dipunu.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Raina Shetty, Yana Wisconsin do Upunu.
Okay, cool. Next iPad nundu. Not sure who is this. The year in the Gotunde. Okay, we'll go up next to Nikita.
Yenna Pudar Nikita, Yan California de Upunu.
Okay, next to Catherine.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Catherine, Yanla, North Carolina Udu, Ipanu.
Awesome, great. Next, Akshaj.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Akshaj, Yan Illinois de Upunu, Yan Sexuated Kaltun de Upunu, Yenna Charlie de Pudar Old Quarry Middle School.
Awesome. Okay. Next, Sid Laha.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Siddharth, Yana Georgia de Upunu.
Awesome, great. Okay. Next, Reshma. Reshma, okay.
Yenna Pudar Reshma, Yan Boston de Upunu.
Okay, awesome. Next, Hridan.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Hridan, Yan Grafton Upunu, Yan the 8th grade and Grafton Middle School Kitte Popun.
Okay, great. Okay. Next is Sajani. That's Alec. Okay.
Yenna Pudar Alec, Yana Andover Deepanu.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Next, Prajna.
Yenna Pudar.
Ji.
Yenna Pudar Prajna, Yan California Dupunu.
Okay. Next. Okay, next
iPad is
Suprita.
iPad is open now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know her name.
Yeah, okay. Suprita Hegde. Yeah, Abhay Rao is he was done. Suprita Hegde.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Suprita, Yan Seattle Dipunu.
Okay. Next, Ahana.
16 hours because 64 hours mundi out 32 hours
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Ahana,
Okay.
Virginia de Upunu.
Okay. Sandhya Chidanand is our teacher. Can you
white cap the festival
Yenna Pudar Sandhya, Yan Chicago de Upunu.
Thank you. Okay, next to Tanish and Kushan. Yeah, can you turn on the video also? Yeah, sure. Whenever you introduce, please turn on the video also, okay?
Yenna Pudar Kushan.
Yana
Virginia Upunu.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Finish. Say, Yenna.
Kushan Tanish.
Yenna Pudar.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, say Yenna Pudar.
Tanish.
Yana.
Yana. Upunu.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Divya.
Yenna Pudar Divya, Yan Virginia Adu Uppunu.
Okay, awesome, great. Okay, next Sonal.
Solmelu, Enna Pudar Sonal, Yan Milpita Sadu Uppunu.
Awesome, great. Okay, next Anil, can you turn on the video and then talk? Okay, just
Solmelu, Enna Pudar Anil, and New Jersey Uppunu.
Okay, great, thank you. Next, Anusha Alva. Please unmute the audio as well as turn on the.
Sure. Enna Pudar Anusha, Yan Austin Duppuni.
Okay, thank you. Next, Simran, try.
Yenna Pudar Simran, Yan Washington DC Duppuna.
Awesome. Okay, next, Sumeda. Sumeda Ulare. Okay, let's go to Vihan. Vihan, we did, I think, right? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't go yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Enna Pudar Vihan, Yan Pennsylvania Duppunu.
Awesome. Okay. Next, I think Varun.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Varun, Yan North Carolina Uppunu.
Okay, awesome. And next, Juhi.
Solmelu. Sorry, I'll turn on the video next time.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Enna Pudar Juhi, Yan California da Ippunu.
Okay, nice. Okay, I think we covered all. Like, did we miss anyone? Yeah, Miss Aditya, please introduce, okay?
Okay, say introduce yourself.
Can I?
Yeah.
Solmelu, Yenna Pudar, Yan Apex, North Carolina Uppunu.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, Naner,
Can
what
we
is
say
it?
now? Can we say?
Who is that?
One gallon.
Say.
Okay, Myra and Pavisha, right? Okay, yeah.
Solomelu, Yenna Pudar Myra, Yan Morrisville the Uppunu. Solomelu, Yenna Pudar Pavisha, Yan Morrisville the Uppunu.
Okay, awesome.
I actually missed
Could I go?
Okay, Andate, Maternal Andate?
Vaishnavina undu, Vaishnavina.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, go ahead.
Panle.
Solomelu, Yenna Pudar Vaishnavi, Yan Jersey Uppunu.
Okay. Andate? Okay. Hello? Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I missed two, Solmelu, Yenna Pudar Sumeda, Yan California Milpitas and Uppunu.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I think we covered all, and it's nice to hear. Nikhilna Parichek and Rabari Kushiand will quickly go to the class. Okay, so let me share. Can you all see my share?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, something happened. Okay. Okay, so now we can see, right? Review of the previous class is done. Okay. Oh yeah, you can question. Okay, and if I have any question, you can put it in the chat. Okay. Okay, we all reviewed these. Okay, just today we are going little slow. Just wanted to introduce yourself, get to know each other. So now you know who are all in your class, and you can always talk to them, and sure they'll each other whenever you get an opportunity. Okay. Okay, one small piece of information we generally share about a minute. So that is know your history. Okay. Do you know who is the author of the famous book Iliad? Okay, so this one of the epics compiled by Greek poet Homer. Okay, this was like if you know the Trojan horse or the Troy city, that story. So that is in Iliad, and this was written in like I think 8th century BCE, around 2008 years, 2,800 years ago. Okay, so it has some 15,963 lines. It is a compilation of the oral literature. So why I'm saying this is this is one of the epic Iliad, and it was compiled by poet Homer. Until then, it was an oral literature, that it was communicated from person to person orally. So he compiled that. So do you know a similar oral literature in Tulu? If any of you know that, let me know. Okay, that's okay. So the similar oral literature in Tulu is
Poems are called Pardana.
Yeah.
Such poems are called Pardana.
Yeah, it's called Pardana. Yeah, it's called either Pardana or Pardana. Okay, so this is a oral literature. You tell orally. It has come from, we don't know, hundreds of years, probably thousands of years, and this is a storytelling. This is used in our Daivaradhana. If you have seen the famous movie Kantara, so there it talks about, it's a story of Daivaradhana. It's also called Bhutakola. So in that there is a storytelling of the Daiva, its origin, and what it is doing, and the details about that. So that's called Pardana. So there is a Pardana. It's called Epic of Siri, Tulunada Siri. So this is story of Siri. So you can Google this and find you can find it in Wikipedia. So this has 15,687 lines, like 6 lines less than the Iliad. So Dr. Larry Hanko of Finland has translated this Siri Pardana into English, and also this was recorded in 1997. So there are 3 volumes of this book, and it's also recorded. It was recorded for continuous 7 days by a person called Gopal Naika. Okay, so this is available in I think Helsinki University in Finland, and also part of this were Dr. Vivek Rai and Dr. Chinnappa Gowda from Mangalore University, and also Coimbatore University. Okay, and this book is also available in Amazon if you want to read and find it. Okay, so that's a small piece of history I wanted to share. Okay, and one more announcement I wanted to make here. So we have communicated some posters about AATA 2025. It's a youth quiz. It's open to all Tulwas of USA and Canada and North America, and it's in 3 categories: elementary, middle school, high school. and there are cash prizes, certificates, and awards for these. And it's basically the subjects are science, maths, sports, history, and general knowledge. Okay, so you can look at the flyers, and I request everyone to participate. And also, it starts with, I think, elementary is 4th grade onwards, because the kids should be able to understand the question, they should be able to read. That's why you kept elementary at 4th grade. Okay, so you can sign up. Okay, this is going to be held on 14th of December. Okay, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. Okay, so now the grammar basics. Okay, this is the class for today. Okay, what is a grammar? We'll just go over the basics of that so that we can correlate that to Tulu. Okay, so it's basically it's set of rules that explains how words are used in a language through both writing and speaking. Like, see, for example, in this class, we have certain rules. So the teacher talks, the students listen, and you mute when you are listening, and we discuss whenever we open. So just to make the things easy and understand and meaningful, we have set of rules. So grammar is similar. It's a set of rules and used in a language for both writing and speaking, because whatever you write, you should be able to speak, and whatever you speak, you should be able to write. So that is grammar. Okay, what is a sentence? So sentence is like, say, for example, if I have sentence, I rode, am, on, walking. So it doesn't make any sense, right? So there are some words just here. So it should be meaningful. So sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Okay, so then another major part of any language is the parts of speech. So what are parts of speech? So basically, we said that a sentence is a group of words making sense, and in a sentence, every word has a positional meaning. That's called parts of speech. And there are rules, like these parts of speech, they exist only in one position, and they have their own definition. Okay, so let's see. Do you know how many parts of speech exist? Okay, there are different definitions, but generally accepted is there are 8. They're noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Okay, so basically this is followed. And if you are deep in language learning and all, so you may have another 2, and that falls under this category itself. Okay. And also, can we have a sentence which includes all the parts of speech? Yes, we can have a sentence with all parts of speech. So here is a sentence in English. Wow, Vihan and Prithvi really surprised the teacher with their sudden decision. Okay, I know you're all expert and you can identify all the parts of speech, but we don't want to do that exercise here because you all know that. I'll just mention that this is what to do. Okay, so it is wow, Vihan and Prithvi really surprised the teacher with their sudden decision. Okay, so in this, the first word is interjection. That is, it can be wow, aha, alas, those kind of things. Okay, then next we have the nouns. Vihan, Prithvi, teacher, and decision. These are the nouns. And is a conjunction, and really is an adverb, comes before the verb, and then we have the article, and then we have teacher is also noun, then we have with, that's a preposition, and there is a pronoun, and sudden is an adjective. Okay, so yeah, these all will be shared. Just remember that these are there just to brush up. how we can use this in Tulu. Okay, so in Tulu we have okay, that's in general about the grammar. So few things about the basics of the grammar. What are we going to use in this class? Okay, so in Tulu, unlike English, we have different numbers of vowels and consonants. Okay, like in any language, there are vowels and consonants. Tulu also has 18 vowels compared to other languages. We'll go over and tell you how it is. English has only 5. Okay, and all other Indic languages, they have 16, but Tulu is a little different, and we have 18. And the consonants, there are 25 consonants, and that 34 consonants, and in that 25 are classified and 9 are unclassified. We'll see what they are. Okay, and total in Tulu there are 52 alphabets, but in other languages, Indic languages in India, they have 50. That's because of there are 2 unique sounds in Tulu. Okay, so here we have the vowels of the Tulu. So you don't need to worry about at this stage. You may see some letters where it looks like some noodle is thrown somewhere and it forms some shape. So those are Tulu alphabets. Okay, so here I have Tulu, English, and Kannada, all those things. English part is actually, it is revised Roman, this letter. So it's you follow the Roman revised Roman sounds for these. So the first one is A, and this is its Roman lipi representation, and this is in Kannada. So it is A. It is stretched A, this sound. Okay, A, E, U, R, A, Sorry. These 2 are unique to Tulu. Okay, I'll give an example. For example, like you may not those who don't know, that may be a problem, but there's a word called pope. So when you write in Kannada or English, it cannot write easily. So there is no sound, there is no letter to represent that sound. So basically, all Indic languages, and specifically in Tulu, whatever we speak, whatever the sound comes from our mouth in a language when we talk, that can be represented by a word. So like in English, it is not exactly same, like, because you have only 26 letters. In that, you have some kind of encoding, like 2 letters make a sound and 3 letters represent a sound, those kind of things. But here, every sound can be represented by an alphabet. Okay, that's right. So here it is, a. Okay, then this I, O, Au, Aha. Okay, so there are 18 of them. So we will use this just to the other thing. We will use these alphabets in our sentence making throughout our class, but you don't need to know the Tulu letters for that. Okay, so we'll just use the revised Roman lipi, so that it is in English like, so we can represent all the sounds. Okay, these are the vowels, and there's some correlation between the vowels. Okay, if you see here we see a, e. So this is called short vowel because we pronounce a, and this is long vowel. So it's double the duration of the first one. So for all the letters we have except for the I, there's a short vowel and long vowel. Okay, so just for the translation, so how we are using these Roman revised Roman alphabets here for the vowels. Here, as you know, in English, you have A, I, U, E, O, and also there's A. Sometimes represented in the Roman. I represented this one to use this one to represent the sound A. Okay, so this in Tulu, whenever you see this A, letter A here, it is pronounced like U in but. Right? This is A in but. How do you pronounce BUT? But I can come tomorrow. I cannot come today. Right? But means is so that is the sound we use for A. Okay. Here, whatever the U you say, but right? It's A. And here this is I. This is, say, for example, in the letter pig. This is I, right? I. This is I. The I represents pig, right? The sound of I is used pig, P. Okay, used for this one. And here U, this is pronounced as in the put. U, right? This is U. PUT is put, it's U. It's okay. And similarly, E is pronounced as an egg. This is A, right? Egg, A, egg. Okay. And also O. This is O pronounced like O in obey, right? O, like that. And AE, whenever you see AE, then it is like A in man, man. Okay. So this translation. These are all the vowels of English. Okay. How, if you see this, then this is how the sound comes. Okay. And these are all for the long vowels. Okay, so we talked about same here. It's here this A with the letter represents it's like pronounced as in the car. This is CAT, car. Actually, this is a long vowel, car. It's not cur, it's car, like that. Okay, and this is E as in eat, pronounced like eat, E. Okay, and this is U. It's pronounced as in the mood. Okay, mood. It's a long vowel. It's not mood. It is mood, right? Like that. Okay. So similarly, A pronounced like as in eight. Okay, in A. When you say eight, the first the sound is A, right? That is represented by this. And this is EI or AI. This represents like I in ice cream. I. Okay. And O, this used as in the old. Okay, so there is a line here that represents it's a long vowel. Okay, and ow as in how. Okay, and overall, so we have 18 of them, and these, what you see here in the green boxes, they pronounce as in English, and these doesn't exist in English. So these are unique to Tulu. Okay, so then that's about the vowels. Then the consonants. So I mentioned about we have 35 consonants, right? 34. Okay, so these are the consonants. There are two types. One is called classified, and other is unclassified. The classified ones, they come under one category. It's like this is then cha, ta, tha, ha. Okay, so and then these are unclassified. They doesn't belong to any class. So what is their class? What is how they're classified? And the first one is called it's guttural class. So basically, it's ka, ga, nga. So we pronounce this from back of the oral cavity. In your throat, the oral cavity where the sound, you produce sound. So you pronounce from the back. That's like, see, all these are, they're called the ka, ga. ka, ka, ga, ga, nga. Okay. And the second category is palatal class, where the letters like cha, cha, ja, ja, nya, cha, cha, ja, ja, nya. So here the tongue raised against the hard plate of your mouth, upper plate. Okay, so then you touch, right? Cha, cha. You always touch your tongue to the upper plate of your inside the mouth. Okay, that's called cha. And then cerebral, the third one. This is ta, ta, da, da, na, ta, ta, da, da, na. So ta, ta, da, da, na. So where you curl your tongue and then touch the upper plate. Okay, in your mouth. So all these are ta, ta, da, da, na. Okay. Then dental class. So this is like ta, ta, da, da, na. Okay. Ta, ta, da, da, na. So your tongue always touches the gum ridge at the top. Okay. Okay. This is dental class. Okay. And the last one is label class. It's called pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. So, so in all these letters, your lips touch when you say this alphabet of this word, like pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. Okay. Then unclassified. So they do not fall to any of the categories. 5 categories we use. So where like any of those. Okay. So these are called unclassified consonants. Okay. So they're ya, ra, la, wa, sha, sha, sa, ha, la. Okay. So this is just to give an overview of the alphabets in Tulu. So we have vowels and consonants. There are 18 vowels and 35 consonants. Okay. 34. So all these we are using. So just to give the feeling how they are represented and what they are. Okay. Here. So in all representation here, you have the 3 things generally, 3 letters, 3 scripts. That is in how it is represented in English or Revised Roman, then in Kannada and in Tulu. So I'm sure at least you know one of these. That's why we put 3 of them. Okay. And so that you can understand. Okay. Okay. So we talked about the parts of speech in English. So we had the sentence, and we know we said that there are 8 parts of speech, and we use this sentence, wow, Vihan and Prithvi really surprised the teacher with their sudden decision, right? Okay. And we also know that we also identified the parts of speech in that sentence. Okay. So if we translate this sentence into Tulu, then can we identify the parts of speech? Okay. So this is in Kannada. So when we translate this one, it is wow. Vihan Bokka Prithvi Ottugu Kudle Nischaya Maltadu Aklena Gurukulegu Sida Ascharya Maltir. So it is not a word by word replacement, because English and Tulu, based on there is a positional change. Okay, so this is wow. Vihan Bokka Prithvi Ottugu Kudle. So this Ottugu is with. So with this here, so we will see more examples later. So just remember this is the sentence. Okay. Okay. So here, what are the parts of speech? As you seen in English version. So wow, that is interjection. Vihan is a noun. Bokka is conjunction. Bokka is conjunction. It's an. And Prithvi is noun. And Ottug is preposition. Kudle means immediate. Right? Oh, sorry, it's here. It's sudden. Sudden, right? Yeah, that's the meaning.
Bhaskar, Ottugu means together.
Yeah, it's Vottug is together and also it's put and. Vottug is together. Sorry, Vottug is together. Yeah. Yeah. Bokka is and. Yeah. Vottugu is together. It's like with. Okay. It's with exact representation, translation with. Okay. With preposition. Then kudle is adjective and nischaya is noun, and sometimes there's a nichaya in Tulu. That's also fine. And kudle, if you're using rappa, that's the one other thing they use. And verb is maltadu. Then aklena is pronoun, gurukle is noun, then g is article, sida is adverb, ascharya is noun, then malter is verb. Okay, so same thing. I put together all in one place. So this is in English, and this is in Roman Lipi, the translation of this, what we saw in Kannada. This is wow, Vihan and Prithvi really surprised the teacher with their sudden decision. And this is wow, Vihan, Bokka Prithvi, Ottu, Kudle Nischaya Maltadu, Aklena, Gurukulegu, Sida Ascharya Malteru. Okay, so these are the parts of speech we already identified, and I'm also putting the Tulu version of this for just for the completeness, because just want to show that we have Lipi, Tulu Lipi, and these are our Tulu Lipi and how we represent that. Okay, so you can ignore. Mostly you will be using the last two, and this I put just to represent in Tulu Lipi also, because if you know Tulu Lipi, some of these sounds we can exactly write in Tulu Lipi. Okay, so that's about the parts of this, and just I will go over the tenses. So as you know, there are three main: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, so here I've given an example you all know. In English, say we have I go to school. In Kannada, you say that Nanu shalege hoguttene. So this is a present tense. So in Tulu, we call it as Yen shalege pope or Yan shalege pope. So I have Yan or En, both are used. Okay, Yen shalege pope. So this is a present tense. Okay, this is in Tulu, Yen shalege pope. So present continuous tense of this will be I go to school becomes I am going to school, as you know. So in Kannada it becomes Nanu shalege hogutta iddene. This process is happening. Okay, present continuous tense. Okay, I am going to school and Nanu shalege hogutta iddene. So in Tulu this will be Yen shalege pogundu ulle. Yan shalig povundu ulle. Present continuous tense. Okay, and past tense. So in English we have I went to school. Past tense, right? I'm going to school becomes I went to school. Okay, Nan shalig hogidde. That's in Kannada. So in Tulu, yen shalig poye. Okay, yen shalig poye, yan shalig poye. Okay. Yeah, in Tulu. And past continuous tense, that is, I was going to school in English. So, Nan shalegi houta idde. I was going to school. In Tulu, that becomes Yan shalegi pondu itte. Yen shalegi pondu itte. Okay? So, future tense now. Okay? So, future tense, I will go to school. Nanu shalege hoguve. That's in Kannada. I will go to school. So in Tulu, Yan shalege pove. Yen shalege pove. Okay. So it's a future continuous tense. I will be going to school. ನಾನು ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ ಇರುವೆ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಯಾನ್ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಪೋಂದಿಪ್ಪುವೆ. ಯಾನ್ ಬರ್ಪಿವಾರ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಪೋಂದಿಪ್ಪುವೆ. I will be going to school next week. Okay, I will be going to market next week. Ancha. Yan shaleg pondipuve. Okay, yan shaleg pondipuve. Okay, so these are various aspects of Tulu grammar. Okay, so we covered from the beginning. The review of the class, and then know your history, and then the today's part is the grammar. So we started with the basics in English, parts of speech, what is a sentence, and then we looked at the different parts of that, all the parts of speech, then in Tulu, then in Kannada, and then the tenses, past tense, present tense, and future tense. So this gives you a overall foundation to start conversation, make sentences. You know what alphabets exist, what are vowels, what are consonants, and what makes what sound, and then you will understand by looking at the sentence what the sound comes, and then you can start conversation. Okay, so this is about today's class, and this end of class, and homework is we will have various sentence forming exercises in this, okay, for this week, okay, based on what we learned today. Okay, so that's end of class, and there's some advanced class material if you want. Okay, so that is it for today. Sorry, we took 3 minutes extra. So okay, any questions? Let's see first in the chat, is there any question? Okay, Solmel Bhaskar, that is fine. Thank you, Solmel. So Tulu is written in language, has a written component, always thought it's exclusive spoken language. Wow. Simran, right? So great. So you came to know that there's a script, and it was a lost script. It was lost sometime during 18th century, and then it is being recovered in the mainly end of the 20th century. Okay, yeah, Prabhakara has already replied to that. Thank you, Bertrand. And in regard to the international B quiz, is it for grade 5 and above? And in Tulu, no. Okay, Sonia Shetty. So this is about the AATA question, and this is for grade 4 and above. Grade 4 and above. Yeah. So, and in Tulu language, no, it's not in Tulu language. It's in English language. AATA is in English language. Yeah, we had a lot of questions on this. People used to ask, is it in Tulu? Is it Tulu related? Yeah, this is not Tulu. This is like any other. If you have seen National Geographic B, the same, this is similar to that. And also just wanted to mention, like, we are doing this for last 3 years, and some parents, they mentioned this in their college application, the students, and this is one of the criteria that helped to get into college for that kid. So he had participated in this, and he actually was he was under top 3 or something like that. And yeah, so I encourage everyone to participate in this, and this is online, and it'll be really interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. Person already replied that. Okay. And anything, Sajin Shetty, Solmelu, thank you, Solmelu. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Do you have any questions? You can unmute and ask. Okay, as usual, then Dalajita, as usual, you will have homework 5 days in the week, and then Saturday will be break where you catch up what you have missed or just practice. And that's it. Thank you. Nikhilna Dina Edda. You have a great day. Nikhilagi Ratre the Edda Pulu. If it is night, have a good night.
Solmelu, sir.
Solmelu. Bokka sir panodji enklag mulu pur enklu ಆಟದ ಎಂಕ್ಲ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಪಂಡ ಅಣ್ಣ ಬೊಕ್ಕ ಅಕ್ಕ
ಯಾನ್ ಅಣ್ಣ ಪಡ್ತೆ ಯಾನ್ ಅಣ್ಣ ಪಣ್ಣು
No, that's okay. That's okay. No, it's not wrong. We are saying just want it to be the feel of our culture.
I am entered to you. That's it.
No.
Yeah, we will keep this open for a few minutes. If you class is over officially, but if you want to talk anything, any question, anything, or in general, so we call it as Patanga. Every meeting event we keep a few minutes later so that if there is anything, we can talk.
Americade ondi tulukuta boditinde Americade ondi tulukuta boditinde Akhila America Tuluvere America ತುಳುಕೂಟ ಓದಿತಿಂಡೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕಡೆ ಒಂಜಿ ತುಳುಕೂಟ ಓದಿತಿಂಡೆ ಅಖಿಲ ಅಮೇರಿಕ